Okay, easy, Tiger, easy.
The most wanted drivers in New York.
Easy, 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 easy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, hey, hey. How many police chases do you think you've been in?
30, I think.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted.
That boy Tommy G got a mustache now? Looking good, brother. Swim team? I got no clue, bro. You know way too much shit, X. How you know so much, bro?
Hey, I'm street bud. Swim team.
Yeah,
You already
swim
know what's
team.
going on. I love NYPD. Swim team, the dream team.
So buckle up, folks. This is gonna be a wild ride.
One day in the safety of
Hard
my home
video.
in Milwaukee, I started to get
Back on my
bombarded by
BBU
DMs
shit again, y'all.
imploring me to explore these two drivers named Squeeze Benz and Where's 981.
Video's getting nicer, Tommy G. Quality's going up. Nice,
I would
bro.
describe their videos as
Oh, these are
daring,
these guys right
dangerous,
here. I seen them on
fascinated
Instagram.
by the human desire to push limits and go against the grain. I'm fascinated by the daredevils and outlaws.
Video loud enough, guys?
Young men in particular love to do this in a variety of ways. Evel Knievel shot himself out of a cannon. Philip Petit tightrope walked across the Twin Towers. Alex Honnold climbed up cliffs without a rope. And fighter Darren Till cut weight until he went blind. The question that comes to mind when you look at this
Cut weight
behavior
till he
is
went
what
blind?
compels someone to
How?
push themselves to such lengths and risk injury or death. In today's video, we
'Cause niggas
investigate
gotta make
this
it, nigga.
daredevil behavior
That's why
in
we
the form
push
of
limits.
reckless drivers who are causing outrage and fascination across New York.
Police tried to pull
I know
over
that
a
where's
car
I think
on
that
West
guy.
38th Street and 7th Avenue. The driver sped off, slamming into cars, driving on the
Damn.
sidewalk, and even hitting a dining shed.
But there's a twist in the story because these guys don't just risk their own necks in the stunts. They
See,
also
I drive fast and crazy sometimes too, but not all the time. It like be an adrenaline thing. Like let's say I get off like work or something, and like now my blood's boiling. Like I want to get home and stream. Like I'm pissed off. I just did all these hours at work. I want to go grind like what I want in life. Like I'm mad. Like then I do it. But I don't just get in the car and drive like this regularly. I be just
risk the
cruising,
lives
chilling.
of innocent pedestrians and the law enforcement that chases them. These guys regularly go on police chases and evade police helicopters. Today, we interview them face to face.
Niggas
and
playing
talk
GTA,
morality,
dog.
ethics, danger, and their motivation for their behavior.
You know what's crazy? What if Tommy G? Hold on, I gotta play music. Hold on, whoa. What if Tommy G's like an informant? He goes around doing these YouTube videos. They think it's just YouTube videos, and he's the only person who knows their face. The police wrap Tommy G up, and he just rats out every fucking person he's done a video in. Just this one white guy is just the center of the fucking every state, every fucking city is just fuck Tommy G now. Everybody, the cops, every cop band up together, capture Tommy G, and they just clean the streets of everybody from this one singular white guy. Yo, bro, they putting him in Witsex so fast, he's not getting caught, bro. That dude's gonna be living in Bahama Mamas or something, bro. That's crazy. He really is like the
Let's
ultimate
dive in and
informant.
go boots on the ground. This documentary is purely for educational purposes. We want to stress that the
Yeah,
behavior
Buckingham's the other
depicted
guy,
in this
right?
video is
The
dangerous,
one guy that
illegal,
looks
and
like
should
a
never be
surfer
imitated.
type of white
And
guy.
remember, it only takes one bad crash to ruin your life or someone else's. Please drive responsibly. Thank you.
With the FA7.
Oh, we in New York, Ward 2. We in the towns. That's what they say, Adi. That's what they call New York, the towns. We in the towns.
We wanted to know how everyday people felt about this kind of driving. We had some extra time to kill at the New York airport, so I went around showing people videos of Squeeze Benz and Where's 981 driving. Here's what they had to say about it.
Back to the towns, my heart. Squeeze Benz.
What do you think of that?
It's just dangerous. I think if the police go after them, it's a bit dangerous.
I don't drive like that though. I might hit a little swerve, little freak nation a little bit, but not I don't be white lining and doing all the extra shit. All my adrenaline needs is a cool like 100 plus hours or like 190 to 100 miles per hour. I'm cool. Down the freeway, like straight nobody there. I don't need to be doing all this too much. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's at risk.
He's probably going 100.
I used to do this with my boys though.
See how
Like,
there's some close calls?
me and my boys, like, we'll just be in each other's head, and we'll just be like, we'll just be bad influences to each other. Luckily for me, I don't really fuck with nobody for real. And the only person who I really be going out with, Mike, he don't drive like this. So I personally don't drive like this with nobody who isn't comfortable with this kind of driving. Like I remember one time we went roller skating, right? And what's it called? It was like 2 girls in the car and like 3 of my homies. Y'all seen them on stream before. Long time ago. I don't think you have actually. Not only seen one of them on stream. No, you've seen both of them on stream. And I don't think this is before anybody's time though. And we were driving, and he was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the one driving. He was going crazy, and nigga swerved into the right lane, and a truck came. And if you crash into a truck, you might as well pack it up. You have a one-way ticket and a one-way conversation with God or the devil. Which one? That's between you and your spirit. But That nigga swerved to the left. Everybody in the car freaking out. And then I was the only person in that car. It sounded like some emo shit, but I was the only person smiling. And everybody in that car after that day was like, "You're low-key kind of crazy." Shit. Hey, man.
I feel like he thinks he's in a video game.
That shit do feel like a game.
Honest. I got kids that are on those roads too. When that guy hits one of my kids, he'll say, "I don't know what happened."
I
Facts.
could tell this guy a million times, hey, you're gonna kill somebody on the road. He's gonna do it anyways. What do you
Damn,
think
Tommy,
about
you with a
It
mustache?
makes me mad. I get it.
That's
All
FBI
kids
Chicago.
were bred to do that, right? But
Apparently there was a
still,
crazy
it's
shooting that
your
happened the other night.
If I told you that this guy
And I asked my
not only multiple
supervisor, 'cause he's a
police, but
cop.
also helicopters.
He wasn't called. He said most times shootings happen, they don't get caught.
What's your reaction?
If you don't
on that?
catch it then,
believe it.
it's
I just
low-key
feel like
GG's.
it's really selfish. I feel like he should get his license taken away for some period of time and probably have to
Man,
go
he's still
for
driving with
safe
no
driving
license, buddy.
classes, maybe talk to
You
people
talking about
who are
safe driving
victims
classes.
of people
I
that
think it
drive
should
like
be
him.
commensurate with like attempted manslaughter or something like
Yeah,
that.
that sounds more
that's
like
in
it.
effect,
Yeah.
you're putting people at risk intentionally when you go a certain speed over the speed limit.
If you were his mother or father, what would you tell him?
That he's a selfish idiot. One of
She
these
bad?
days,
She low-key
somebody
decent,
is
right?
gonna get in his way, and that
Nah,
person's gonna
it's-
end up
I don't know
dead.
what it
Many
is.
people are gonna end up
She, like,
dead,
looked
and if he
old
ends
but
up
young
dead,
at the
that's
same
his
time.
consequence for what he does, but nobody else deserves to have that kind of risk. It's no different than someone who's really drunk getting behind the wheel of a car and driving when they have no control. I mean, your car is actually like a weapon of mass destruction. It has to be handled with care.
Worse
You
than
hitting those
being
X?
drunk and getting behind the wheel because you're actively making the choice to put other people's lives at risk.
The steepest price that gets paid is not the person driving the car. I mean, someone's going to end up dying, and that'll be
Sure, for
bad.
sure, low-key,
That
I ain't
can
gonna lie.
ruin hundreds of people's lives. Like if a kid in a school were to
What's
die,
that, JFK
everybody
Airport?
in the school
It's a
would be
ripple
mourning
effect.
for that one person.
Oh yeah, he's tripping. Not safe at all.
If he hits somebody, do you think it should be manslaughter or first degree?
I say manslaughter because you know what you're doing. Like,
Is manslaughter worse than first
What
degree?
would you tell him if you could say something to him?
I'd be like, slow down.
What do you think about driving like this?
Oh, it's terrible. I don't like it.
Like, you better stay away from him.
Yeah.
What should be the penalty if he's caught? Manslaughter or first degree? That's another debate.
If he hits somebody, you mean if he kills somebody?
Manslaughter's
If he
third
hit
degree.
manslaughter.
This guy has an
Is
ability
third
to
degree
get
worse
away
than
from
first degree?
multiple
What's
police
how does the
vehicles,
degree work?
including helicopters.
Right.
So he hasn't been
What's
caught.
the like
He actually
the
got
scale
away
into
from
video
a
games, the
helicopter.
ranking
Where,
system?
in New York or California?
New York,
Wow. What kind of car is he renting?
Lamborghini.
I could see I was out running the cops. I guess we could hope for him hitting.
They're doing this in rentals, I
Turn
forgot.
yourself in, brother. You're a reckless driver and you're going to
Premeditated,
hurt
like,
innocent
plan?
people.
And manslaughter. So which one's worse? I really don't know. I ain't gonna lie. That's B-roll, bro.
We're on our way to meet Squeeze Benz. Recently, he's been making the
Like
news
a
for his
Urge not
high-speed
planned? Okay, then
stunts.
what's three?
While some people see his driving as exhilarating, and
Manslaughter's
exciting,
accidental,
There's a rising
okay.
sentiment that this sort of
Okay, yeah, then
behavior
it's manslaughter. Yeah, you're right.
unnecessarily
They're right.
endangers
They're right.
Drivers and pedestrians. He
It
said
was
this to
accidental.
efforts of a
It's
random
low-key not.
parking garage
It's
to almost
accidental
pull up. This is
because
what we
you
do.
obviously didn't mean to
Folks,
kill
we're on the way
someone,
to talk
but
to one of the most wanted drivers in New York.
you know what
Squeeze
you're doing.
Benz.
Yeah, this is the
kid does
Instagram
stuff
I
that
saw.
Makes my butthole pucker up. Pause. This guy is reckless. This guy is extreme. This guy drives at a very high speed. I do not drive like this.
You guys
You
think this
shouldn't
is a
drive
skill
like this,
to
and
be able to
there's a
drive like
reason
this?
why I'm not getting into their cars
Obviously it
while
is.
they're
Everything in
driving
life is a
this
skill.
fast.
I don't know why I'm
It's
asking
dangerous,
dumb questions.
It's reckless. It's scary. Disclaimer.
He doesn't mean to
don't do
kill
this
people
at
when he
home.
does it.
Kind
When
of
doing
like
this, yeah, he
a
doesn't.
High-speed fugitive. I'm always interested in the outlaws of the world. People that live on the edge. Humans, especially.
Oh, you think you'll drive like this?
Pushing the limits of danger. But one distinction I want to make is Evel Knievel only harms himself if he fails.
Eggs, you ever drive
UFC
fast like
fighters
this?
are both
Swerving through
signing
lanes and
up,
shit?
They're in mutual combat.
Ain't nothing wrong with
These
it.
guys, if something goes wrong, they harm innocent
nothing wrong with it, but
civilians.
it's just
So I want to
bad.
ask him about
It's not
that, but then ask
ideal.
him about the outlaw.
I used to drive like this all the time, I ain't gonna lie.
Peace that lives strongly within them, because I think that's interesting. This is not a product placement. I do not.
Not the whole
want a
time, yeah,
partnership with
that's exactly what I do,
Celsius.
too.
I do not drink your drinks.
Like, I don't get in the car and the whole time I'm just 90 miles per hour.
Love your drink. You guys
Which
do
I don't
not
think
get
they
the
do
other
either,
drinks. I love
obviously,
that.
but they
Yeah.
obviously do
Otherwise,
more
I'll
than
probably
us.
get Prime, and you know how that goes. So we're pulling up to meet Squeeze Benz. I'm excited. I hope you are too.
know, every now and again,
high-speed
especially when the
must be an
music is
issue
busting
around
in the
here if
ears
you
or
have
something.
A Mustang NYPD car.
I
that's
ain't
got
gonna
some
lie.
Zip to it. RIP Mainstream Media. It's been a great run. Kudos to you for lasting as long as you have. But it's
I
it.
ain't gonna lie,
That's-
but
you're
the
finished
music
this.
busting.
Sorry.
Like today,
In
I was
honor of
playing
that,
buzz
RIP.
down that
Mainstream
roof. I
Media.
had to,
Sweatshirts available.
speed a little bit.
TommyGMcGee.com.
I can't really even speed because my car's fucked up. But I literally just paid to fix my car today. So. I realized I'm not gonna get a new car. I'm gonna get a new car when I move. It's because if I get a new car, I gotta pay like $5,000 right now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
For down
Probably
payment.
Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It
Nobody's
started
more
like
wanted.
about a year ago. I got my first Benz, and I always did like little driving videos, and I never really took it to nothing. And then my boy started saying like, you know, mad people are blowing up off this, and I was just like, you know, that's just how it started.
I'm curious, like you have a Lamborghini.
These niggas getting money?
At one point a Mercedes-Benz. I'm sure you go through a lot of different cars. Are you going on tour and just driving people's cars all crazy? You guys getting your own cars? Like, tell me about that.
I had my own car for a bit, but then I changed it up because I did get chased a lot. So I just realized, like, you know, doing long-term rentals is just a way better route. And then obviously I don't tell these guys I'm street vet.
Did you ever get blown up by the tour people asking what the hell happened?
They do ask, and then like I kind of just like, you know, I'm just driving the car, you know what I mean?
You mix danger, but there's also other people at risk when you do that. Innocent civilians. So what do you think about the element of danger for that?
I've been doing this since like real shit since I was 9. I used to take my dad's car out and I used to just bug out. I've been doing this for so long now that I feel like I did have some professional at it. Like,
9 years old.
Know, like that's how I drive. There's been incidents where I've gone out with people and they try keeping up with me and they've crashed.
How fast do you go?
I mean, there's been a video on live where I've gone one-handed 210 miles an hour.
Filming with one hand,
One-handed,
driving with the other
210?
210 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's insane. Did that scare you?
Not really, just to build up a tolerance of just speed.
Do you feel like the police watch your Instagram?
100%, they do.
Let's pop in the car and keep the conversation going.
Can we see outside POV? I feel like Audi.
Yeah, compared to like, am I in the high end of
Not just my high end.
That's okay. Does your mom worry about you?
I call her, she don't even want to hear the things that I'm doing. She be getting scared because she know I be doing shit, like, you know what I mean?
Do you know any friends that have gotten really hurt or died doing this?
My boy, he was racing, and he macked up, and he hit his head. And
He
his
macked.
Like, split open
New York
and
lingo.
his
He
stitches,
macked.
but, like, other than that, nothing's ever happened.
Tell me about the camera system in New York. How hard is it to evade capture or awareness of the police?
Super easy. A lot of people, like they be doing crimes with their plates on. Like, I mean, if I go and run from a cops, I'm gonna make sure I either have altered plates or no plates at all.
New York City is home to one of the most advanced camera surveillance networks on the planet. An
Full
Amnesty
4-minute
International
section? Yeah,
project
it sounds
identified
slight.
that there are more than 25,000
Might be just in like this an
public and private
adrenaline rush.
cameras
Like I said, I
traffic
get off work
intersections
or
across the city.
I want
This
to get
camera
home quick or
technology can
something.
capture
It's a little
faces and
adrenaline
other
rush.
details from up to 400 feet away.
It's really just
This
adrenaline. That's really all it
infrastructure
is.
isn't cheap either. This camera
Like the
technology,
last exit
combined
gates
with
get
cell phone
powered.
tracking tools,
Boom.
spyware, and
Now
facial
Dominic
recognition
Toretto.
racked up nearly $3 billion in expenditures from the NYPD from 2007 to 2019. When street racers run rampant in the city, it's easy for governments to make the argument to increase the surveillance in order to shut down this reckless and deadly behavior. However, this same technology
When people
can
driving like
also
this,
be
police
used to
low-key
capture the
authorized not to
profiles of
follow
millions of civilians on a daily
sometimes because you
basis,
just
something
put
that is
more stuff in
currently
danger.
happening in China and that many
But then it's
Americans
like,
are
how do you
afraid
stop
of.
this
As
shit?
technology such as AI facial recognition and high-def cameras increase in quality, this is a challenge we are going to have to
Well, I don't
wrestle
like that
with to
shit. I'm
ensure
walking
the
down the
very
street,
tech
nigga
that
can
help
recognize
keep
my
us
face on a
safe
computer
also doesn't grow
just by
too
my face.
powerful to
That's fucked
infringe
up.
upon our freedoms.
You know what's crazy too? Niggas don't even know this. You're not even gonna get into one of these conversations, but they literally downloading our face from. I'm still gonna use it too, but our face is literally getting downloaded from our facial ID on iPhones and stuff. That's how they collect this data. Every time we scan our face, you know how when you get a new phone and they ask you if you want to send data to Apple and stuff like that. Trust me, they're sending data to all these damn companies and all type of shit. You see a smart guy break that down? What he say?
What are the different penalties for if you got caught doing what we were doing?
Jail time. I'm running red lights. I'm doing more than triple the speed limit, double the speed limit. This is a lot of tickets to.
You did a video in Times Square recently, right?
Yeah.
Crazy, y'all seen this, bro. Like, you get away doing this, you're a fucking bad motherfucker, bro. I gotta admit, you're wrong.
It only takes.
He almost macked word too. The stuff in the Face ID isn't even a pic of your face. It's based off code, like a dotted grid they place on your face. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's like the guy that's showing the video, like how it was like doing the dotted shit. That's literally how it is. And I honestly, genuinely believe, like, obviously you guys know all the stuff I say. It's not 100% facts. I believe in myself and whatever I say. But nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Bro, he just said you could capture someone's face. You can capture someone's face on a public camera. I'm telling you, dog. I be trying to tell you, bro. Like, the stuff you hear and stuff, Adi, do not be true, bro. I be trying to tell you, bro. You a real cynical guy. Like, you hear something like that's been proven and you believe it. I'm trying to tell you, bro. A lot of the stuff you hear and stuff is not the truth, dog. he could tell you and he could break it down to you in Bill Nye Science Guy formation, bro, that shit is not 100% the truth, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I be trying to tell y'all this, bro. Y'all don't be wanting to believe me. Y'all be thinking I be bullshitting
I do understand that.
and just saying shit, but I be trying to tell you, dog.
12 o'clock in the morning, you seen in the video, like I stopped, looked around, made sure there was nobody, and started doing donuts. And then when I was running the red lights, I'm not gonna lie, I was low-key bugging. I low-key know how to run red lights. I've been chased by Mac cops to the point where I could blow the red lights doing 60, 70. No, I'm not gonna.
60, 70, what is your strategy in getting away from police?
The Apple glasses VR thing, they legit have your face, your whole face. Hell yeah, you talking about the Google Pixel 3? No, I don't even know why I just said that. I was bullshitting. But what's that shit called? The Vision Pro glasses or whatever? Yeah, that shit literally recreates your face on FaceTime ID. And it's gonna be the same niggas like whoever broke down that video is gonna tell you all they're doing is just recreating the image and projecting it in 4K ultra like resolution. Like, nah, bro, these niggas is downloading our face scan creations and all type of shit. Hell no, bro.
It's a lot of real rookie cops now. It's a bunch of rookie
You got my face looking like an AI talking and shit. Like, hell.
Let's talk about how drivers like Ben's can evade detection for so long. They do so by altering or covering up their license plates so the car cannot be tracked by police or the traffic cameras. Cars with this modification have been nicknamed ghost cars. Last month, a joint task force was launched between New York Governors Kathy Hochul, New York Mayor Eric Adams, the NYPD, and the MTA to crack down on the issue of ghost cars. In their first day alone, they impounded 73 cars, issued 282 court summons, and made 8 arrests. And I noticed the same thing back home in Milwaukee. The guys running through the red lights, driving the stolen cars, and driving aggressively, most of them do not have license plates. What's the longest police chase you've been in?
30 minutes, 20 minutes.
That's a pretty long chase. How many guys do you think were chasing you at one time?
I had to do like 3, 4, but the main thing was the helicopter. That was really hard to get away from. Luckily, it was late night. I was in the Porsche, and that shit does 210 miles an hour. So I just hopped on the highway. You know what I mean? The helicopter can only go so fast.
You go crash in the helicopter?
Yeah, they only like top out like 150, 140.
You crash into somebody, they get
That's how you get away from helicopters.
You think you deserve to go to prison?
Yes. Obviously, I wouldn't want to be put into prison for life. If I kill somebody, that's somebody's life. Like, that's somebody's mother, brother, cousin.
You know, at least this guy's like a good. This guy's not even a thug. He's just a dumbass car guy. But at least he knows he's doing wrong in some motion, which most thugs low-key do though.
And her car, and they killed her. I want them to go to jail. You know what I mean? Maybe not for life, but just enough to get it in their head, like, you know.
What makes taking these risks worth it for you?
They're not really risks to me. That's the thing. I don't really see them as risk. I see them as like, you know, me just everyday driving.
You say you've been driving since you were 9 years old?
My dad, he used to give me his car. You know, I used to sit on his lap when I was like 7. He used to give me the steering wheel, that, and then, you know, I hit 9. He used to send me, yo, go to AutoZone real quick. I used to go to AutoZone, Home Depot, cases. 13, I used to start.
At 9 years old, going to AutoZone.
I started really, like, you know, cutting up.
Oh my motherfucker. Okay, easy, Tiger. Easy. Come on. Hey.
Word 2, he's cutting up right now.
Ooh, that motherfucking made me.
Imagine me doing that.
At 100?
Yeah, that's really nothing.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
More than my hand. There's been so many times where like the boys just get behind
This
us
nigga's
and start
driving
chasing
a
us.
Urus,
It's
bro.
not really chases to us. You know, they back off.
Do you think you're the most wanted driver in New York?
Low-key, he's low-key telling the secrets.
Like, where's anyone
I be listening, trust me.
I feel like I've taken over that spot, so yeah.
I'm sure there are a lot of young men that.
Cause I be thinking, I ain't gonna lie, I be wanting to go on I know my car can't do no high speed, but I be wanting to, cause I know I could drive well too. But I know my car can't keep up with that. But hell no, I'm not doing that with my own car.
This is something that you can get paralyzed, you could die. I don't drive like this. You
Long
shouldn't.
rental, no plates,
Some
highway.
people
No.
take
Highway.
lots of risks.
Highway is key to escape if you're driving a fast car. If you got a Porsche, Lamborghini that's going 200 and you can control driving at that crazy speed, because cop cars only top out at like 110, 120, 130ish, right? I have a cop. I ain't gonna lie, I be asking my supervisor stuff because he's a cop, so I be asking him little inside scoop. Like just today, he was telling me how there's a shooting on the west side, right? And I was like, so what are the chances of you guys catching the people shooting? And he's like, not gonna lie, it's probably not gonna happen if they don't catch them right then and there. And he's like, especially if they hide it well. He's like, that's not gonna happen. He's like, there's not enough detectives and stuff like that. And I ain't gonna be picking his brain a little bit just so I could kind of like get like so I could know some stuff, you know, just in case, you know, I have to go on a hit or something, you know what I'm saying? Someone start talking crazy, I gotta put them down, order my desk, you know what I'm saying? Like, I might, you know what I'm saying, mask up and I'm gone. Yeah, he's a cop and he works at the airport. There's actually a lot of cops that work at the airport. Like, they're a cop at night or whatever, and then their day job is working at the airport. But since you're renting, you have a fast car for sure, yeah, most likely, right? So if I robbed a bank, no, honestly, he'll tell you too. That's the funniest thing. Like, he'll dead ass, and the thing he'll say is, I'm not a cop right now. He'll dead ass tell you what it is. He like showed us how to like he just shows so much shit, and it's just funny. Like I said, I be kind of picking his brain, trying to like figure shit out, just so I know how to like work shit out. But cop cars only cap out like 110, 130, like Chicago cars. I don't know if it's everywhere. So if you got a fast car like this, yeah, the highway low key your best bet. You low key taking off, and then you gotta take a quick ass exit. Then you gotta turn. Make sure Audi, when you do a high speed in you turn your lights off too. That's how, if you taking turns, because when you got a normal car, that's how you do it. You taking quick turns. They can't keep up with you if you're taking quick turns and not letting them know when you're turning. But make sure you turn your headlights off, because they can see your taillights. If you turn your headlights off, they can't see your taillights, and then it's harder for them to. This only works at nighttime, obviously. Then it's harder for them to find you.
Highly advised. Never.
Like I remember one time I was this street called Western in Chicago, and Western's like a straightaway, like south and north. So I was flying down Western, burning red lights and some old shit, and allegedly, by the way. Then you can't see. You kind of just gotta know how to drive. You gotta back out or kill switch. Word of mouth. You gotta black out. But kill switch when you like turn your car off on some random shit. That can't be no good. But you gotta just be able to see. Like you gotta just be able to know what you're doing, like and use street lights and stuff. But really, just turn off your lights so they can't follow your tail lights. You know what I'm saying? Know how to drive. No, but you can still see a tree, dingus. Like, you're not gonna, when you turn your headlights off, you're not completely blind. Like, you turn your headlights off, you're not pitch black. Like, you can still see, there's still natural light, still street lights, still home lights and stuff like that. So you're not gonna be blind. You literally just do it so, I mean, you obviously can't see as well, but you do it so you can't get followed. Like I said, I was burning down the street, going like, probably like 80, you know what I'm saying? And it was like probably like a 35, 30 speed limit, going 80, and I had burned down, and a cop turned his lights on and turned. And right when he did the turn, I instantly turned myself, turned my lights off, instantly turned. And I turned to an alley, turned into another street, and I took a whole nother way home with my lights off the whole time just because. And I'm almost 100% certain he was coming for me, because when he drove by like the street that I turned, he like was slow. He went down the street slow versus when he was speeding to catch up to me. So lights is low-key the key at night.
How sophisticated is the camera?
Still gonna be able to see though.
It's getting more.
You gotta switch for their lights and everything depending on like it kills everything but the car, like all their lights and everything go off.
How do you stash your vehicle so that the police don't trace you to your house?
I pay for a garage. I have one parking garage where I park my car.
So just like a drug dealer has trap houses, you have different.
I have trap houses. Yeah.
Miguel, are you nervous at all?
I'm fucking nervous.
The boys are right here. But how do you know he was about to get out of his vehicle and you were just about to smash him as he opened up his door? Why do you think this is something that young men gravitate towards?
Adrenaline.
Let's talk about brain development in young men. The male brain does not fully mature until about 25, so they're
Do I look like I'm in school right now? Show me some fast cars, buddy.
Another rival tribe approaches. Biologically, not much has changed in our brains then, but our technology has progressed much further, and it helps to explain why you see young men doing high-speed chase. Females per profession does not gravitate towards mature until about 25, so their prefrontal cortex that assesses risk is not fully developed yet, which helps to explain the risky behavior we see in this segment of the population. There's a name for this: young male syndrome. This sometimes short-sighted behavior is hypothesized to have provided an evolutionary advantage. A 2001 University of Liverpool study found that females prefer brave males who take risks to the ones that do not. And if we go back thousands of years to being hunter-gatherers on the savannah, this preference makes sense, as a female would want the male that fends off the lion or stands to fight when another rival tribe approaches. Biologically, not much has changed in our brains then, but our technology has progressed much further, and it helps to explain why you see young men doing high-speed chases and drifting through Times Square. What's the craziest getaway story you have?
That'd be the one with the helicopter. I pulled up on the highway showing the charge. He was about to pull someone over, so I got behind him. I started playing with him, and I was recording. I got away, obviously. A week later, I started getting chased by 2-3 black Chargers. I'm looking up, and I see the helicopter above me, and I'm like, oh nah. It was only like my second ever helicopter chase, so my heart was bumping. I'm not knowing how hard these guys are gonna go for me right now. They're gonna set a roadblock up, something, you know what I mean? But thank God that wasn't the case.
Like a spike strip.
That's never happened to me. I don't need to give these niggas advice, but like, I don't know why don't use spike strips.
Is it hard for you not to be going fast right now?
Honestly, yeah. If New York really wanted to step their game up, they should put a place where people can do this and have fun in a safe environment. If you give us a spot, we're gonna use it.
Nigga talking about give us a spot to drive recklessly.
It's not gonna be a forever thing. Eventually it's gonna turn into a brand.
How often do you drive reckless?
It's every day, but to a limit.
Let's talk about reckless driving in the United States. In 2021, there were 6 million car crashes and 39,500.
Damn, I think I was not one of
A
them.
survey by the insurance
crashed in
company
2019.
Nationwide found that 47% of Gen Z reported driving faster than the speed limit, and 34% of them reported video chatting while driving.
Hey, what's the new
Actions
generation
like
called?
this help contribute
Isn't
to
it
car
like
crashes
Alpha
being the
Z
leading
or some
cause of
shit?
death
Alpha
for
B or some
American
shit?
Teenagers. Another concerning fact is the amount of pedestrians killed by reckless driving. In 2022, there were 7,500 deaths in this manner. In New York, vehicular manslaughter is a felony that carries a steep sentence of up to 15 years.
We took 2 Polaroids. They're fresh off the press till
Gen
development.
Alpha is
We're
10,
gonna put them in 2
2010
random
onwards.
people
Damn.
that buy merch in the next 48
Damn,
hours.
out of your Gen
2 people
Alpha?
will get Squeeze Benz,
When were you
Tommy
born?
G, Polaroid photos, RIP Mainstream Media, Big Dog's got it.
Yeah, X
Hope to send this to you.
X literally
Available on Patreon
is,
only,
yeah.
and
I don't know why I was
extended
thinking
cut versions of the interviews
you
with
Gen
Squeeze
Z.
Benz, including one
You
right
are not
after
in the
he
same
got finished
generation
with
as
a
me, bro.
helicopter chase,
Get the fuck
extended
outta
cut
here.
interview with Swim Team, and more. This is some good shit. Patreon.
You know how large?
We find ourselves in another parking garage meeting with New York driver Where's 981 and his crew, the Swim Team. Swimming refers to the driving technique where they cut up, weaving in and out of traffic to get where they want to go. They've gained a lot of notoriety online, and I wanted to talk to them to learn more about it.
The faster you go and the more dangerous you drive,
27.
the more views you get.
All right, guys, we're pulling up to meet the
So
swim team.
what's Gen
They're
Z?
one of the groups
What's
of
the people
drivers.
before Gen
Why do you
Z?
guys call yourself Swim Team?
This is how it started. Like they call me Float. Used to be called Float Apostle. So like I guess it's like a teacher. I would teach you how
Millennials,
to float.
oh, yeah.
And then it just turned into like we started cutting up and stuff. It was almost like we were swimming through traffic, and they'll call me like Michael Phelps. So we're swimmers.
How fast do you go sometimes?
I'm hitting 150 every day. It's easy to hit 150, bro. Like it's triple digits no matter what. Your 50, 60 miles an hour is my 100.
Have you had any near misses?
Yeah, of course. People come to me like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? I'm not gonna try and teach you how to do it because of the simple fact that someone can get hurt. Thank you that I have not hurt anybody. It's like shooting a gun in an open field. Like anybody can get hit with a straight bullet.
If you hit somebody
No way,
and they get
Adi,
really
my
injured or die, what should be the punishment you think?
We're really the same age,
I'm
pretty much,
going
right?
to jail 1,000%.
Yeah, it's worth it. Why?
It's not worth it. That's the thing. I can't justify it, you know?
What's it like being in a high-speed chase?
Your first time, it feels crazy, bro. It's like you're like you're scared to go home some way, somehow. You make it home. You have a little bit of a tough night of sleep that first night. And then you make it to the second night, you make it to the next night, they never call.
We're both late 20s/30s. You'll see we're basically
What are
the
the
same
laws
age.
in New York for chasing
Yeah, we
people?
are.
Because I know in Milwaukee, oftentimes they don't chase you at a certain speed because they know it results in civilian deaths. A lot of times when the chase happens.
It depends on the
So you
cop,
think
honestly. I've
the
seen
people
cops
after
where
2012,
they're going
when they reach that
going off-road
age and stuff
in
like
New
that,
York, and the f***ing cops
we won't
following
be
them off
the
road.
same
They
age,
just
like you
take
kinda
that
just
one,
said.
You know, that one cop that's just ready to be like, all right, I'm coming for you, and it's over.
What does your mom think about this?
I bring my mom to work and going 150. She didn't get scared. In her eyes, she knows I'm a good driver. Like, she got mother's prayers, of course. She's gonna always pray for me, make sure everything works out every single time. But
right now I'm a kid.
Trust.
So every time you call me hold,
I wouldn't say I created swim, so it started off
each generation is low-key perspective.
right, floating, swimming, and then we're like, why does that sound kind of nice?
So I'm here with,
Where's 981?
and I'm Tommy G, allegedly.
Allegedly. Ooh, nice car, BMW, nice.
Who out of this group is the high-speed specialist?
This nigga right here is like nasty on the track. This nigga right here, he's just nasty on the road. He can slide, drift, go fast.
What's the fastest you guys have ever gone in a
This is a
car?
game, right? Am I tripping? Am I bugging?
183.
It's life or death speed. What makes it worth it for you to put yourself in that position where you could go to the afterlife if you're not careful?
Rush, man. You're not gonna rush. I'm not driving my car, bro. I just drive it to have fun, bro. If I die, I die.
Thanks, guys. Or, yeah, when I drive for fun too. It's fun. I like driving.
I never like hopped in a car and went that fast off rip. It's kind of like I got used to it.
Or two, I thought you
building up like tolerance to speed. But if you're watching this as a driver, then you know what.
X, what's the fastest you think you win?
Your wheels through the seat of the car.
You're super in tune and in touch. It's almost like the car is an extension of your body.
Yeah, it's literally like the car's your body. I always say that. My dad used to always say, you are the one controlling the car, not the car controlling you. And that's low-key real shit. That's what makes you a good driver, is the fact that, like, you gotta be confident you're driving the car, not like you're in a vehicle. Like, you gotta be the vehicle. Like, you're the car. 12.
Just go crazy. It's just a tractor right now. It's expensive and people are.
Oh, I already read that.
Do you guys know anyone that has crashed?
I think the fastest I ain't gonna lie, I think the fastest I went was probably 110, and that's like damn near around. I think my Camry goes to 120, but when I start getting to the 100, it gets a little like the wheel literally starts shaking. I think that's every car, first of all, but second of all,
of hurting someone that's completely, one could be on their way to work.
I think when I hit 110, I swear to God, I heard some like my pistons going off or something, like it started making some noise or something like that. It was crazy. I remember I was on my way to Six Flags and we was in a car, me and my boys. Ooh, nice. And I was one of the better drivers out of all the homies, so I was always the DD. You know what I'm saying? And niggas used to just get busy on the street.
Have you guys had any near misses?
There was this one time where he took a cut. Right after he took the cut, it was either I fit the cut or I'm gone. It's funny saying this, but we're not criminals. We have real life jobs. We have insurance on our cars. We pay for our cars. Like, people think, oh, it's daddy's money. Like, that should be pissing me off, bro, because I did work hard as for this shit, bro.
Do you guys
That's crazy.
know about this?
At least they not. I mean, it's no way it's so bad, but it's crazy to say this, but it'd be low-key like harder if these niggas was like scammers too, just like rich as hell doing this shit. Like they said, they got jobs just like everything. They said they got GTA service coming up and shit.
We're not trying to cut a work list 24/7, bro. Like, we got a 5M service coming up, a Settle Forces service coming up, and
nice.
Honestly, like, we see the community, we see the love you guys are giving us.
That's good though. At least turning some bad to good.
One of those stories we're trying to create where the bad guy kind of wins.
What do you say to the people that are like super pissed when they see what you do? They're like, that's reckless, it's selfish, it's dangerous, people could die. What do you say
It's
to
true.
those type of folks?
What you can say? Yeah, literally, there's not too much more you can say. If you disagree, you're just a dickhead.
When people look at accidents and they see like us cutting up and like racing.
You imagine an accident like that going 100 like 40 miles per hour, macking. I can't believe I just said that. Like, you imagine though your car's flipping over in some motion, bro.
When we're on the road, we're actually paying attention to the road more than anyone else on the road. Or another thing is drinking and driving. And like, we don't ever be under the influence ever behind the wheel. And I'm proud to say that.
Tell me what's going.
They're like good guys, low key. They're like anti-heroes.
What are you thinking about? Are you trying to go a few streets?
The first guy was a little more.
You got a hideout. Like, how
he didn't care, but he was still good too. But these guys are like anti-heroes. You never Mac? Nobody.
There's people that might watch what you do and wonder how.
I think the only time I've been in 3 accidents. The very first one was the first day I got my license from the mail, right? My mom, I had the paper when my mom said I couldn't drive until I get my actual license. Got my license. I went to the store. I went to Walgreens to go literally buy a poster board and all type of shit so I could ask Destiny to prom. Y'all know Destiny. When I got to the parking lot, I was playing I have PTSD every time I hear this song in the car, literally. And it's funny I play this song. I Can Drive by Lil Uzi Vert because I got my license, and guess what? I can drive now. So I'm literally playing that song, and I go to the parking lot, and I'm just going fast on the parking lot. I don't know why. Like, I was just feeling it. And my stupid ass was going like 60 in the parking lot, right? And I went to go put my foot on the brake. Dude, literally right before prom, I can't make this happen. I don't know why I said I can't make this happen. Nigga said I'm going to stop. Word 2, bro. Word 2. Just don't let Rhea do it. This is real. It's just, honestly, it's just real. Like, real, I don't know. When real like do it, it just is like a whole nother level of just like the one emo with the fraud, the people eyes, where you just looking at them like, what are you doing? Like, it's just, honestly, I don't care if anyone else does it. It's funny, but it's like, I don't know what it's because she's like the girl who cried wolf. She's already done it so much when she continuously does. Do you have any tattoos, X? When she continuously random thought, I just saw mine, but and I keep forgetting you, not like youngin. But anyways, I went to go put my foot on the brakes, but I'm new to driving, so I'm really kind of like nervous. So instead of putting my foot on the brakes, my stupid ass put the foot right back on the gas, and I realized that when I did it. I put the foot on the gas and I took it off and I was like, oh shit, because my car jerked. Like I pressed the brakes pretty hard. My car jerked and I was like, fuck. So I moved my foot to put it on the brakes again now, but I was panicking and didn't have experience. I re-put it on the what's it called? On the gas. And the stupid part is this time I slammed it because obviously I did it the first time on accident. So now it's like, okay, you really got to brake now, bro. So this time, instead, I went to go slam the brakes, but I re-put it on the gas again. And I hit right into a pillar. Boom. Luckily, the distance from me and the pillar wasn't far, so I wasn't going like ultra fast and boom. It was kind of just like a boom. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. So it wasn't bad, but the bricks, yeah, I hit the gas 3 times. The first time I hit the gas, I let it go. I was going like 40, 50, and then I slammed it again. I was going like 30, 40, probably like 30, 40-ish. The distance was probably like, I mean, I can't explain it in terminologies, but I don't know. I was probably going like 30, 35, 40-ish. Slammed it, jumped that, like jolted it up to like probably like 45, 50. And then the second time when I went to slam the brakes, like I said, like full on slam the brakes, I full on slammed the gas, and it was probably about like 60. And I went boom right into the pillar, and all the bricks on the pillar flew into the street, everything. And I was trying to drive off. Man, my fender rolling on the floor. There's blue fuel, the windshield wiper fluid dripping all over the floor. The shit's like other shit's being dragged all over the floor. And dude from Walgreens come outside. He's like, stay right there. And I'm just in this bitch like, and I'm just like, I literally just don't even know what to say. I'm just like, and shit. He come and he's like, we gotta call the cops. They call the police. I call my mom. She Ubered to me because it's her car, obviously. She mad as hell. I'm mad as hell. But low-key, like, my mom, even though y'all be hearing shit about my mom, like, I always said, I'm always gonna love my mom forever. Like, even though, like, that shit happened, she still was, like, just happy I'm okay. So, I don't know. I be fucking with her sometimes when she be like that. That's why I be saying I do want a girl, like, that's like my mom, too. Because, like, my mom has undying love for me. She just go about it wrong sometimes. But, like, she wasn't even mad at me for real. Honestly, I thought I was gonna get it bad. But what? Shit, she just was happy I was all right, though, honestly. Yeah, literally, she said what happened. I literally was like, I accidentally put my foot on the gas. And then the dude came outside taking pictures. They talking about, if you leave, we got you on surveillance. I'm like, shit, I ain't got no choice but to stay here. I'm trying to figure out how I can throw the parts in the car and dip off quick. And yeah, but I lied. That was my first time crashing. My first time was before I got my license. I begged my sister to drive. Please. I was going to pick up my home to go to a party. And I was like, please, let me drive. And she was like, no, like, mom, go get mad because I didn't have my license stuff yet. And my parents only let me drive with them at the time. I'm like, please, let me drive. And she's like, all right, fine. Like, she's like, you better not get in an accident, though. So we driving, right? And it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? You know, this the road right here. You know, this the road right here. And this, you know, the yellow line. You know what I'm saying? Traffic going one way. You know what I'm saying? Traffic coming another way. This is definitely on the wrong side. Holy fuck, am I an idiot? I don't even know how to drive myself. Traffic going one way. Traffic coming one way. So we are in this lane right here, and a bus right in front of me. You know what I'm saying? CTA going slow as hell. So my ass, I see my mom do it. Everybody do it before. I'm ready to go into this lane to pass the bus, right? So when I transition into this lane, I'm ultra close to the bus, and I see a car coming from this side. So I freeze up, and I kind of go back into my lane, and I don't all the way go back into my lane. I don't know why was wrong with me in brakes, but yeah, an overtake, and I freeze up, and I'm not hitting the brakes. Like, I just see the car coming towards me with the headlights, and I just completely freeze up, and I'm like going fast because, like I said, obviously I was trying to, like I said, overtake the bus. But for some reason, the car wasn't even near me yet. It was all the way down there, so I had time. But like I said, I just froze. Like, I don't know, I just froze. And instead of me, like, I was going to just play safe, go back to my lane. But like I said, I froze. So instead of me hitting the brakes, like I said, I froze. And I just slowly, like 20 miles per hour, rolled right into the bus. My headlight right into the bus. Boom. And you know, if you run to the bus and the bus was damaged, which it was, I ain't gonna lie, I'm paying like probably like close to like a couple 10Ks. I'm talking maybe like 20,000, 30,000 to fix it. So my sister like, pull over. And just the thug inside of me took over. Like, even though I was froze, I woke up. The thug inside of me instantly turned left, broke a few more turns, and I made loose. I was not stopping for that bus. No way. I instantly knew if that would have went to court, that would have been all type of shit. Allegedly, by the way. This is all the way in Mexico, back when I used to live in Mexico, by the way. But yeah, I knew it would have been to court. I would have never got my license. My sister would have got in trouble because she wasn't supposed to be letting me drive. Like, I don't even think I had my permit with me at the time. Like I was just bullshitting. But yeah. Always gotta do a little check before committing. Yeah. But that's the thing, you can't see because the buzz. So when I turned into the lane and I saw the car, I'm like, oh shit, let's go back. And I went back, but I didn't go back all the way. So I froze and I didn't stop. And I just hit it. And then the bus stopped and I instantly busted a left. You was hella close though. I was, but shit, I just did wrong. I ain't jiggle peek, bro. I didn't know. It was my first time. I didn't make space or nothing. I didn't jiggle peek, nothing, bro. I just went full throttle. And shit, who was waiting for me right there? Raina, ready to shoot my head off and dismiss. Literally a rookie. Rookie mistake, honestly. My sister was mad. We got home. My dad coming outside. You know, my dad African. AJ. You know, doing all type of shit. I'm like, shit, gang, like, I crashed the Lexus, bro. I don't know what you want me to say, bro. Like, shit happened, dog. Like, sorry, twin. And shit, they ain't let me drive. Then boom, the license, the Walgreens incident happening, and that was back in like 2019, right? Fast forward now, I don't even really count this as an accident for real because it didn't happen while I was conscious. But niggas know recently I fell asleep behind the wheel, which bless up, I'm not going. But yeah, fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? Little love tap on the car, got my shit fucked up, but I just went to go pay it off today or get it fixed today. Or I make the down payment $750. They gonna order up the parts, and then Saturday I'm gonna drop it off. Friday I'm gonna drop it off to get fixed, and it should be done by Friday night. And I was gonna get a new car, but I'm just gonna, like I said, I got a plan to manipulate my mom back, so I'm just gonna keep using this one. Then once it's time to leave, once I make it, I was about to say where I'm going to. Whew, that was close. I almost said where I was going, but once I go where I go, then I'm gonna get a car out there. How much you spend total? I ain't gonna lie, lucky for me, my parents cover the first two. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why I'm grateful, bro. You know, for the most part, I know there's a lot of negative stuff with my parents right now, but for the most part, they look out for me and bust their ass, bro. That's why I low key, like, literally, like, even the other day, I was literally just crying to my parents, like, my sister and my dad, literally, like, I feel bad. Like, I'm the reason why my dad not chilling in Ghana. Like I told y'all, they got businesses and most out there living good, bro. Like, and I'm the reason why he's still here. You know, my sister stressed out because she got to low-key take care of me, too. I feel bad. I'm literally crying to both of them. Like, I feel bad for y'all. Like, y'all not living y'all free life because of me, which sucks because that's not my fault. Like, I'm the last born, right? But that's just how life is, I guess. And I'm literally crying to them, bro. Like, dead. This is when, were you in that stream, Ollie, when I came? No, you weren't there. We were playing Roblox. It was when Dad and Yozan was there. I think you was asleep at the time. But they was, like, asking me if I'm good and stuff. But I just had a 30-minute conversation with them. I'm literally telling them, like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, y'all got to go through this because I'm still not fully developed. So that's why I'm busting my ass right now. And, you know, obviously I'm not streaming and stuff, but it's worth it because I feel bad for them, dog. Like, I'm holding them back. So, yeah. They cover the first two. I ain't gonna lie. This one, I pay for myself because I'm grown now. So, this is why I always watch the road when my parents drive, learn early. Yeah, nothing beats experience, though. I feel like I always watch my parents drive, too. And even now, like, even with the accidents I've had, they always say I'm, like, the best driver besides my dad because my dad literally drives professionally, like disabled people. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like also, too, accidents teach you a lot, though. Not saying get into an accident or nothing like that, but for me, I, like, leveled up 10 levels right when I got into the accident. It's low-key, like, damn, what's that one? Who is it, Goku? That gets stronger with stronger through battle and stuff like that. So, you know, once you get through it, you know, you level up like 10 levels. Literally, Aizen, from being locked up for so long. Now I was with Pop-Tart and RC from a couple days ago. Oh, I remember that. Oh, yeah, I do remember. What's up, bro? But, yeah, I've been in 3 crashes. Like I said, I don't really count the last one. The last one was like an accident, but it wasn't my own fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't my own fault, right? I mean, literally it's my fault. But like, it's not like it was a conscious accident that I actually did. So I still count it, obviously, but it wasn't like, you know, anything. She low-key kind of dragging that motherfucker back there. Holy. If end of series Ichigo fight, end series Aizen wins, really?
At least in swim, I got into the most count chasing, right? I'm not saying it 'cause I like that. I got the worst luck, bro. I'll be honest with you. It's got the worst luck of it.
I wanted to know what the legal perspective was on what swim team, squeeze bends, and all these
I
other
like being
New York
Eisen.
drivers were doing. What were the legal
Mastermind.
ramifications? How much jail time could they face?
Eisen only lost to the plot armor. Eisen would have never lost if he would have just not have got cocky. But for plot armor reasons, they made him get cocky, and he's taking his time to do stuff and all type of shit. But if he didn't do that, and it was actually a perfect world,
And
Loki
why is
would
it
never
that they
lost.
were so brazen about continually doing this? I talked to my guy Nate, the lawyer, to figure out more about this. He's a lawyer that runs a
huge
YouTube
sacrifice,
channel and
literally
breaks
lost his
things down
powers.
regularly. This is what he had to say.
My name is Nate the Lawyer. I'm a former prosecutor and a former law school professor. And what you've just seen on screen is known as reckless driving. In the state of New York, you could serve up to a year in prison if you recklessly drive. Reckless driving in New York is simple. It's if you drive in a manner that, quote, unreasonably interferes with the free and proper use of the public highways or unreasonably endangers users
I never got
of
no crazy
the
accident
public
like this
highway.
either.
Reckless driving
Hopefully
is
never,
prohibited.
too.
Every person violating this provision shall be guilty of a misdemeanor, meaning you can serve up to a year in jail. If someone is injured or killed during the act of reckless driving, you could find yourself facing some serious charges.
Dangerous and disturbing exclusive video of young people driving their cars recklessly just before one of the cars crashed and killed 2 people.
Now, this driver was charged with manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide. He's facing up to 10 years in prison. If you are doing something that you know is inherently dangerous and could get someone killed or hurt, and then you do it anyway, that the law finds to be reckless and criminal. In
I literally got to take a
cases.
shot after this
Driving
video.
a
I'm
car
not even
90
trolling.
miles
And
an
then I'm
hour
on
in a
DVD.
50-mile-an-hour zone
I
is
playing, I don't know where that's at,
someone
but
could get
I
hurt,
know that will
someone
play.
could get killed, and if someone does, then you are on the hook for that.
I just had to get a little bit of
There may
JC
be no
and I ain't
fear
gonna
of
lie.
repercussions because of New York's bail reform laws. The
Looks like I get some
misdemeanor
videos
of
out and
reckless
stuff like that,
driving,
too.
as you see on the screen,
I gotta get right.
isn't
I gotta get back
eligible
right.
for bail. If
My
someone
mental been a
commits
little
this
all over the place,
crime
but I gotta get
10
back right. I gotta
times
get
in
back
the
right.
same day, they'll get bail every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Now, some of you may not believe how insane New York's bail reform laws are, but they are insane. Like this guy who was arrested 101 times for shoplifting and let go every time because of New York's bail reform laws. Or this guy who
that's
was
hilarious.
arrested for 3 assaults in one day, even threw a brick through a store window. He was
Yeah, that's
released
crazy
every
as hell.
single time on bail reform. Or the story of these 4 people who chopped up 2 bodies, left body parts all around the state of New York, and then when the cops went to their home, they found blood, body parts, guts, everything in their home. Guess what the judge did? He released them without bail. When you put everything together, I think these guys are doing it because they don't really have any fear that they're going to kill anybody. And if they get caught reckless driving, they'll get arrested and charged, but they'll probably be let out the same day on bail reform. Then we can go out and do it again. If you need legal advice, if you're looking to this YouTube
That's
video
crazy.
to help you in
I
your
look, you
case,
didn't know you could
you're
get away with
looking
so
at
much
the
shit.
wrong place.
I thought it was a
With
limit
that
to what
being
you
said,
could get
I'm
away
Nate the
with.
Lawyer, and I'm out.
I thought
Peace.
certain
After
stuff
hearing
they'll
what Nate
make
the lawyer
you
said, hearing that there's no
not be able to get bail.
consequences really for what these guys are doing, it makes sense why they're doing it. Back to the swim team.
How often do you guys get nervous doing this?
So when I
That's a
started
big ass
this,
nigga driving.
especially when I used to run. And the reason I started running is not because I don't like cops. It's simply because it got to a point where I couldn't afford the tickets anymore. Because I was getting singled out for no reason. The speed limit is 50, right? So I would be on the Bell Parkway and I'm going 70, 75. I'm doing the same speed everyone else is coming at. However, when the state trooper sees everyone else and me, they single me out because I'm in a white Porsche. So then they think I can afford the ticket, but in the beginning I could, but then that shit started stacking up. And if you're gonna say, oh, then just don't speed, I wasn't speeding. I was just keeping up with the flow of traffic, right? And then I just started running one day because I just couldn't afford the tickets anymore. And then it just started from there. I was super nervous at first. You gotta account lawyer fees too. After the first time, I only got nervous one more time after that.
It's just me, I could barely hear these niggas.
So I got chased by the hotel.
How many people were after you? 15 cars?
Yeah, that's crazy right there.
15 cars?
That audio, okay.
You guys had to get away from helicopters?
Yeah, they
before?
did say it's only misdemeanors. They said it's only a misdemeanor.
Has the news reached out to any of you guys?
Oh yeah, of course, bro. I ain't going front. This is crazy. I'm like 87. I'm like 87 news at all because they reached out to me about my content and they still posted after I said no. And I don't like that. But yeah, this man news article about us already.
So news reporters have reached out to you guys. They DM you, they email you.
Famous birthdays hit me up.
Okay, so Ali Bauman from
Famous
CBS New
birthdays?
York.
Yeah, she did me twice.
Hi, I'm a reporter for CBS News, New York. may we have permission to air some of your videos with credit to you? Good evening. I'm honored with the offer, but I will have to humbly decline. With much respect. Same biz. We've been considering the story swimming in the influencers driving like yourself. I have a lot of questions about the scene and would love to chat with you off the record. Would you be up for a phone call? Bro, these are literally Iris West. This is Iris West, bro. Y'all know like the Flash and shit like that? This is Iris West.
I just never responded.
What made you say no to her yesterday?
Phantom in the driver's seat. Niggas streamer by day, swim team by night. He's smart saying no. He could get roped in for real. They ruined that show badly after like season 3. 4 was alright, I think, but you said I remember you said you watched with your dad, right?
To me, it feels really fun to have no journalistic background.
Yeah, they're about to do this in the rain.
Beating them at their own.
I ain't gonna lie. This one thing I don't know. I don't play speed in the rain or the snow.
I feel like people
your dad likes whatever you like.
just don't trust
W duo.
news. They've lied so many times that their credit's gone with us.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, bro, I've been getting more accurate shit from TikTok.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the Jackie doing tricks.
This makes me want to play GTA for some reason. Might have to talk about
Let's
RP
meet
tonight
the
or
swim
something.
team and let's hear their specialties.
Float, swim team, you already know.
And what's your specialty?
My specialty is floating. All I do is float. That's my name. That's what I do. It's everything.
Do you feel like you have to look over your shoulder doing this kind of stuff?
I always look over my shoulder. I'm always not anyone. I would say I'm kind of camera shy, but like my specialty is like I do a little bit of everything.
A lot of people be on TikTok for news. My
Like
sister's one.
you know, the corporate side of things. You know, the brand.
Like Punisher
and
and
stuff,
shit?
like,
Oh, that's fire.
I'm basically
What about the new
like
Marvel, like the
behind
Disney Plus shows?
that whole.
Wait, so you're trying to turn this into a video game?
I mean, we already kind of did. It's a game, so it's called Assetto Corsa. So basically, we host servers, and you just gotta take the link, hop on the server, and if any one of us happens to play on the server, you get to drive with Swim risk-free.
Whereas 981 and his team are well
Look,
aware
you're
that a lot of
inspirational.
his fans are young males that might try and replicate what they do, and knowing that that is incredibly dangerous, his team has done
Marvel
something
shit
to
now, dude. It's
join
so
them
bad
in
now.
safe
What
home.
happened?
They built this online Assetto Corsa server so you can drive, swerve, drift, whatever you want. All you need is a computer, internet connection, and it's recommended you have a steering wheel. Details to join the server are in my description.
W promo.
Do you think you're wanted by law enforcement?
They definitely know about us. I mean,
Literally,
specifically,
very smart. I like that have
If
those
I am wanted, I'm
lingo.
sorry. I don't hate NYPD. I just don't want the ticket.
What do you go by?
Brick 250 or Brick 50, either one is fine.
And what's your specialty?
Well, right now, I think the fans would probably say my specialty is probably police chases, cop chases, and stuff like that. But in my opinion, I think drifting though.
How many police chases do you think you've been in?
Honestly, bro, I lost count probably because I posted at least 30, I think. So I think I have.
You have at least 30 police chases on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Why is this worth potentially going to prison?
No matter how you look at it, it's not worth it at all. Me being how I am as a person, bro, it's fun, bro.
Who are you?
So I'm Reaper.
What's your specialty?
I'm more of a
Eating.
low-key swimmer. I'm not really making videos and stuff, but you know, if you know, you know.
Do you have any little brothers?
Oh yeah.
If they wanted to get into this, what would you tell them?
I'm a hypocrite, but I wouldn't recommend it. But
You don't recommend it.
Hell no.
This is a
Hell
question
nah.
for the whole group. How often do you guys have to change vehicles?
I say if you do it right, you could probably go a year to 2 years where you have to swap the car if you're smart. But
Nigga has a helicopter. What the hell? I've never seen that, bro.
What do you go by?
My name's Billy.
And what's your specialty?
That's hard.
Honestly, the fans kind of know me as Lester. I guess I would say that's if you get
DJ?
in trouble, you can call me. I'll help you with your situation.
So what makes
fuck?
this worth doing?
It's not worth doing. I wouldn't recommend doing it if I were you, but
Lester.
I can't make your decisions for you.
How to turn
So
blind
if
eye?
you are going to do this against our best wishes, I guess.
Off the
just
radar?
Think about other people on the road and do whatever you can to bring it home without hurting yourself, hurting anybody else, or damaging any property.
If
Tell me how
GTA
you
6
think
is in
about
crossplay,
taking
we
on
riot.
risks and danger.
I think if you're ever going to take on any risks or any danger, whether it's physical risks or
Got Lester,
financial
Do-Re,
risks,
me,
I think
Robin
you
Banks,
should
and
write
some
down
shit. W
every
level up,
single one of the
257.
variables that could be a factor in the risk that you're taking, and you should figure out what's the worst case scenario that could go wrong, any other kind of
That's what I'm trying to figure
scenario
out,
that
Adi,
could go
like, what
wrong,
pull
and
he
you
got.
wanna figure out what the best case scenario is, and if that's worth the gamble for you, for the risks that are laid out on the table. But if those risks are worth the reward that you're going for, I think you should go for it.
That'd be
And
merch
if at
though.
any time you get too scared, the risks are too much for the reward. You don't want to risk
See a
it
cop?
for the
He's
biscuit.
white.
To stop because you're not built for it.
If you want an extraordinary life, you have to take extraordinary measures and risks in action, but know your lane and know when to sit out. And this is something I'm sitting out for.
Also, the story of Icarus, when you have wax wings and you fly too close to the sun, never feel like you got it on lock 24/7.
The story of Icarus comes from Greek mythology, and it recounts the tale of
Hey,
Daedalus
bro,
and his son
you
Icarus,
taught me
who
more
were
about school
imprisoned
than
on
I
an
have
island of Crete
learned
by
in
King
school.
Minos. To escape,
Like,
Daedalus
come on, what's
fashioned
going on
wings
with you,
made of
Tommy G?
feathers and wax for him and Icarus. Warned by his father not to fly too close to the sun, Icarus disregarded this advice. As he soared higher and higher, the wax melted, causing his wings to fail, and he plummeted into the sea and drowned. This story serves as a cautionary tale warning against the dangers of overconfidence and recklessness. And this story, I think, is very relevant to Mr. Squeeze Benz.
My son Stolen couldn't make it, but he wanted to say what's up to y'all, feel me?
Anything you gotta say for the camera, brother?
Shout out my son Jolly too, he couldn't make it. Yeah, so you asked us these questions. What do you think of swimming?
So here's the thing, I think danger is good in somebody's life, but when you endanger someone else while you're having your own fun, that's where I'm iffy about it. Yeah. I admire the courage, I admire the bravery, but when other people's lives are at risk,
Colombia.
to me it's like it's a hard battle, you know what I mean? Like, if I lost a friend because someone was just having fun on the road, I'd want to kill that guy. I also, as a young man who does
They ran out of his
things
triple
too,
XL
get it.
size.
But I highly advise you, don't try it out.
You ain't saw no speeding, man. Might we have to check out like Instagram? I have to take a shit after this though. I ain't gonna lie, like badly, bro.
We met these guys here to do B-roll of their cool cars. But while waiting their turn, a couple of them decided to do donuts in a parking lot where there were many families. Because of this, the police were called, and in a few minutes, an NYPD helicopter arrived on the scene.
Wow.
This is what happened next.
Well, we got a dip in a second. You seen that, right?
Hello folks, I'm Tommy G, here with the most wanted drivers in New York. Look, they're peeling out.
These rentals, right? These not their cars. These are two nice cars. We're doing this.
Folks, I wasn't lying when I said these guys are wanted. Well folks, I think it's time we get out of here. Stay safe. Realize that the choices you make can impact other people. There's dangerous things you can do that just impact yourself. When it impacts scared civilians, we should probably get out of here. Let's go. I'm conflicted with this video, folks, because a lot of young people are gonna think this is cool, and their brain is not.
It's
developed
cool,
enough
but it's just not
to realize
worth it.
the risk.
Like I
to
said,
other
I
people.
drive
feel
crazy
you
every now and
pick
again,
choose
but
your battles, and
not even
like,
remotely
while
how
it
they
is
do it.
exciting,
Fuck no.
Statistically, eventually,
It's actually crazy
someone is
because
gonna crash,
I
someone's
make
gonna
my
die,
little
someone's gonna
freaks
get
and my little cuts and
paralyzed,
swerves
the game
that
that sounded
these
so
niggas
fun is
doing,
not so
but
fun anymore.
these niggas doing on some crazy shit. White lining is one thing I low key would never do. Gameplay nice. I never do that. I ain't gonna lie. Tommy G tough. I gotta low key give myself to Tommy G. I've been watching him for a minute. I ain't sub.